Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. The market looks incredible at the moment and Verasity looks like it's ready to launch. In this video, I'm going to reveal my next price target. Now let's talk about where Verasity currently is. I know there was a lot of panic after the sell-off that we saw, and I told everyone, I had debates in the comment section. A lot of people think it's the fundamentals, that's why price is selling off. But as I've explained, it's mainly because of Bitcoin. And now that Bitcoin's moving back to the upside, back above 72,000, we are going to now see Verasity start to make its move back to the upside. And well done for those of you that are already making profits from this update that I gave a few days ago. Congratulations. And for those of you that made money from the bottom that we called at this area as well. If you missed out on that, it means you are not subscribed to the channel. So please make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any more of these buy signals and free gems, right? So let's continue. So where are we currently at with Verasity before we get into that price update? Now, as it stands, Verasity is currently at 1% so far for the day. Its market cap value is now at $82 million. Now, I will say Verasity hasn't moved much so far from the bottom call that we gave out recently. It is currently up just under 10% at the moment. So well done for those of you that, watched that last video. You're now 10% richer, but this is just the start of the move. And, sometimes we can only be grateful that the market doesn't, rally straight away, because the first question you have to ask yourself is, am I actually positioned? So if Verasity did start to take off at the moment, am I in a position to actually benefit from this upside move? And what does that mean? Let's say you have 500,000 Verasity tokens and your dream was to have 1 million. Well, this sell-off presents an incredible opportunity to stock up and obviously DCA at this area. And here's the exciting part. Verasity from where it is now, even if price only goes back up to its yearly highs, that's still over 100%, which is fantastic. And no doubt, I think this will happen pretty fast. But let's get into this price update now. Where do I think Verasity will go next? Now, I'm going to be as realistic as possible for all of you. So I'm not going to give you any hype price updates or anything. I'm going to give you what I believe could happen based on the fundamental data and the technical data that I have in front of me. Now, as it stands, Verasity is currently at 1% so far for the day, and this is despite Bitcoin moving above $72,000. I think there is a delay in price action, but I think we are going to see Verasity take off soon. In short term, I have, similar to some meme coins that I'm looking at the moment, I have between a 20 to 25% move on VRA short term. So from where, in fact, it's just a bit over 20%. So that would bring us to 0.010. That is my next price target for VRA. I think we can at least hit this area before we do see any more pullbacks. Now, disclaimer, if Bitcoin does start to make its way back down to 69,000 or 68,000, then we can expect VRA to mirror this price action and maybe make our way back down to this 0.0083 area, or maybe just a tiny bit below. But nevertheless, I'm expecting heavy upside moves for VRA. But that's not it. That's a short-term move. Provided we see altcoins start to move, I think Verasity should bounce back pretty fast. I think we can move back short-term about 50%. And this is, again, I'm talking about what could happen before the Bitcoin halving. So this is all less than 11 days that I'm talking about now. And I think we could see a 50% move at 0.012. This is before the Bitcoin halving. I think we could see this kind of move. Now, some of you were expecting me to say we're going to see a parabolic move, and move 10x in the short term. I don't think that is the case. I think the first targets we need to get above is, number one, this 20% move. Hopefully we see that soon, right? Which is 0.010. And then once we get above the 0.0012 area, that's when we can expect momentum to start to pick up again. Why? Because this is the people that were spooked, that maybe sold their VRA early. They're probably going to jump back on board. You're going to see the gem hunters out in full force. They're going to be looking for micro cap gems they can take advantage of to basically take advantage of the next major moves to the upside, leading up to the Bitcoin halving or just after the Bitcoin halving. So there's a lot of potential for VRA right now. I think we are in what could be some of the largest moves that we've seen for VRA since 2021. So there's a lot to look forward to at the moment. This is going to be the biggest test because many of you want to know, is this going to be a dead project for this bull cycle, or is this gem really going to realize its potential and be an 100x player? We're going to have to wait and see. For now, let's get above those targets that I just mentioned, and then hopefully beyond that point, we can then start talking about our next target areas, which is beyond that point, which is 0.03 and beyond. But we'll talk about that closer to the time. The first thing you can do right now is subscribe, guys. Remember, if you want to be a part of these entries, these buy entries and more, you need to be subscribed so you don't miss out on these updates. Also join my free Telegram group right now. We're going to do a major update on a meme coin token where I'm going to reveal whether it could 10x before the Bitcoin halving. And I also show you how to make $100,000 in 1 month and 16 days, completely free of charge in the group, right? Very easy video to follow. It's an 8-minute video. Join the free Telegram group now. And last but not least, remember, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice. So always make sure to do your own independent research. With that being said, pause the video, subscribe, and seize the day.